plumber is stuck in traffic, but because of my schedule, I said I'm gonna come up here and do it and review the situation now. He's on his way up. He'll look a little deeper at the plumbing situation.
Okay. Y'all can step inside while y'all do that.
No, I'll get it done right.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think I'm prepped.
Come on in. So, it's solidified now, but the video that we sent you before,
Yeah.
that water was coming down. And as you can see, there's no washing machine in this unit.
Yeah, that was just a general notice for, because when we see backup coming up in the basement, we just send it to
Yes.
various lines.
Okay, and it's above a light.
Yeah.
So we just want to make sure that there's nothing
So where's
electrical.
we're talking
No.
about?
So this is what it looks like right now, but the photo that we sent you, that's what we woke up to.
Okay.
So, it's been improving. It wasn't a hot day. It wasn't a humid day. We just woke up and we're like, oh, snap.
So we're talking about, so we all clear. This particular,
Yes.
Yeah.
Where your fingers are pointing.
It was a big balloon, like,
And just to make sure you guys are getting our emails, yes? Our emails
Okay.
and we transfer videos and all that? Okay. Yeah, that way.
can
And
still hear water in the wall through here.
you can hear water?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, we'll have to do some investigating.
can I just show you guys something else also?
Absolutely.
So this, you can come on in here. So this appeared some time ago. I don't know what that's about, but this right here, I don't know what that is.
I mean, it's difficult to tell. You'd have to just create a little opening and look into the space.
Okay.
You know, that's a box out of it looks like a beam, but I don't want to assume anything. When the super's here, we can just cut out a little portion and see what's behind it.
So
It's
just
the best way to
Just for
assess it.
clarity's sake, the reason I asked you if you guys are receiving my emails and all that other stuff is because I submitted a VAWA form a while back.
VAWA.
Violence Against Women's Act, because I was feeling very threatened and
By whom?
unsafe. That's what I'm getting ready to explain, because
Okay.
that's why I asked if you
But
guys
if
were
are you
receiving
taping
my
us?
emails.
Are you taping
Oh,
us?
yes, I am, because
Okay.
this is on record. I
Okay.
submitted an email saying that there were certain persons in the building, like Jose, like Chris, and certain people who live in the building, like neighbors, who made me feel very uncomfortable. I submitted the form and it went ignored. No one responded.
Okay.
And it makes me feel
And
very
you sent that form to who? You can resend the email because
Sure.
I never received the WA.
VAWA
the
form.
VAWA. So if you
Yeah.
if you resend that, then we'll
Sure. And
look
so
into it and
when
we-
it comes down to like our schedule, for example,
schedule
like no,
meeting
meaning
in
like
the
when
unit.
like meaning when we meet
Mhm.
and we agree upon who's going to be here. That's for clarity's sake and for our safety, because I actually work in an environment where people don't respect boundaries.
Okay.
And
Well,
so-
that's why I came myself. So I came
Right.
with my staff, and the plumber will be here. So if we need to handle situations like that
Mm-hmm.
in the future, where either myself or my staff will be here,
Mm-hmm.
there'll be one of us will be present.
Okay, because the thing with Jose and Chris is that they like to show up when they feel like it, not at the designated time. And that makes me feel you're pressing to try and gain access into our home, especially considering the fact that when we were trying to accommodate you guys last year for the leak that was downstairs, my mom had an outpatient surgery. And we sent the forms to you guys just so you guys would know. We were trying to work with you, and that was very poor timing. So considering, again, like I said, the form that went unnoticed or unresponsive.
Well, it might not have been received, all right? So I don't want to say unnoticed as if we received it and just disregarded it.
Okay.
So I just need to be clear.
Well,
on
sometimes
that,
we just want to
And
make
it's
sure.
it's always appropriate that if you send something with that level of urgency, that we can pick up the phone or call our office. I sent a really important document that I need a response back. Can somebody confirm that we got it? So that way everybody's on the same page with receiving information and expecting a response. We don't want things like that of that importance to not go unnoticed. So,
Right. And moving forward with the mailbox. Our mail being tampered with. That also
when
went
you say
unnoticed.
mail being tampered with, what do you mean?
Oh, someone literally just going in the mailbox and tearing up our mail.
And when was that? Because that's a federal
Oh,
offense.
it is.
No,
Okay.
we
It
took
is.
care of that.
Okay.
And we've been taking care of it. The only reason it hasn't continued or hasn't persisted is because we had to go to the post office, we had to go to the police. We wanted to have the mailbox lock changed, but that was just a whole nother thing in itself. So we've just tried to maintain security on that note. Where I feel an impasse is that I feel like I'm constantly having my character and my integrity be challenged
By whom?
in my own
whom?
maintenance, your
When
maintenance
you
staff.
say challenge, could you be more specific? Because those are accusations that need to be
I
supported.
don't. No,
because
I
need
don't
to
hear.
deal with staff
No,
if
I
that's
don't
the
hear
case.
from you.
Huh?
I don't hear from you. It doesn't feel like there's a direct line of
When
communication.
you say if you email me, I email you back. You emailed about this situation?
I did.
And I emailed you back.
No, you did not. That's why I.
emailed
That's
to
why
set
I
up the date.
asked.
You asked which date. I emailed you back and said, tell us a date and time. I mean, I'll send you the emails that you sent me.
Okay.
Because I know I responded because you responded to me and asked me who was going to be here. And then Mr. Lopez jumped into it. But I'll send you that because I want to
Okay.
make sure everything is clear. Because I did respond the day I got it.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So moving forward, just note, I don't have problem with management, and you should know that we are. Hopefully, we're ideal tenants.
Mhm.
We pay our rent. We're on time with our rent. We're clean. If there's an issue, we just try to make sure that we rectify it. We keep the lines of communication open.
Likewise.
Okay. So
Likewise.
moving forward, I hope there's no issues and we can just keep those emails and calls
It shouldn't
afloat.
be a problem for us.
Okay.
I mean, it's always important for us to respond back to our residents.
And we don't want that issue that happened with that cabinet, when all the cabinet kept trying to came down, and I went through a whole year.
But that was about 2 years, and I think we came in and addressed that issue. I think
Yeah,
we,
but my china wasn't replaced, my,
Her Ninja Bullet.
bullet was not replaced. You said you were gonna take care of it.
I didn't say that, man.
You
I
said
did
you
not.
would see into it, but still.
I might have said I'd look into it.
No,
I
this
didn't
is
say-
no. This is why we record these things now, so that way there's no.
I mean,
there's no.
I want to record it too because I want to be
absolutely.
clear that what's conveyed is shared mutually.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't have an agenda. Because sometimes the language in some of the conversations that I read is that there's this agenda towards what happens in this unit, and that's not the case. I mean, we have 2,000 units that we service, and every unit is important to us. I come out of my desk in my office and make sure tenants do think that there's a different way that our brand is being presented, just to be clear on what we stand for. Because I do care about my tenants and my staff, and to make sure things get resolved. That's my job. That's why I'm employed as a director.
And just note, your new office is still in Queens,
No, it's never been in Queens. We're in Garden City now.
Garden City. Is
That's
that
correct.
That's
in Long Island.
Long Island?
Yeah, it was in Great Neck prior.
Right.
Which is also in Long Island.
Okay, that's far away.
Okay.
It's far away.
Okay. In terms
So
of-
depending on how
Mhm.
often you guys make your rounds and how well you know the people within the demographic, it's important, I feel, that it doesn't just have to be all email.
No, we're on the site often.
And-
often.
Well, okay, because I don't.
I mean, I don't come
see-
in every site and
right.
bring every single
No,
door
no,
out.
no, not
but
saying you
what
wouldn't
we'll
have-
do is make sure that the PM provides all the residents in the building with the date he's going to be on site. If there's any on-site issues
Mm-hmm.
they need to deal with, we'll deal with them. When the fall comes in, we will be having at least quarterly tenants meeting. And we'll
Okay.
invite those same politicians, elected officials that you indicated on to come, because I've spoke with them outside of conversation with that to help them understand the share, to bring resources. Let them come and hear what's going on, because we're not hiding behind a veil. We welcome their presence and how we do business. You know, there's nothing that we want to hide.
Because when last I checked, Donna Stewart was our property manager. So
No,
when we
Donna
had,
Stewart was the director about it.
well, someone else was property manager. I didn't know who you were until there was the issue downstairs.
Mhm.
So that was our first interaction, and it was like, hey, we need to get downstairs, and I'm like, okay, hi, nice to meet you. Who are you?
Mhm.
So not having that communication flow back and forth, that was off-putting to me. And of course, like, if there's
The
a leak
information
downstairs,
flowing back and forth specific to what? I'm trying to.
oh, we didn't know
We
that
didn't
he
know.
was our property manager.
Well, we sent out an email.
I didn't get that.
Okay.
We never knew. I never knew who you were.
Mhm.
So the person I had been communicating with, Miss Molina, Najibi Molina, I had been communicating with you
Correct.
and Miss Stewart. I never knew until, yeah, the issue with the toilet from downstairs, like whatever
Okay.
leak that was the first time we knew who you
Okay.
were. That was our introduction,
Okay.
just to be clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're gonna
Any-
have tenant meeting and then have,
We had one
Captain
before. A
and
lot of
co-captain.
people didn't come, but we'll be having another one.
When
in
was
September.
when? Do you know when the date was for
Well,
that?
I can send you the flyer.
Okay,
Yeah.
because there was.
we wasn't informed.
No.
We asked about a meeting and you said there was
Two.
only gonna be one meeting and it was gonna be up on the fourth floor.
Not
And
on
there
the
was
fourth floor. We
No,
had
no.
One meeting in the 9th floor community room.
And that was with the tenants from the fourth
fourth
floor.
No, it was attendance from the whole building.
We
Well, I'll
wasn't
send you, along with the other email, I'll send that one as well.
Okay.
It was some time ago.
Because we
before,
asked.
before the pandemic, so.
Yeah.
Yes,
no,
uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay?
It was actually. Was it before? Or it was like during like.
Sure,
It, like
maybe at
it
the
was like.
beginning.
about
maybe
1 or
in
2
like-
months
Yeah.
Yeah,
before.
into it, you know,
Mhm.
but we did have certain people came. You know, certain
Okay.
tenants did come. We had about 6 tenants there, so we did have.
If you have a tenants meeting,
We are
give us.
active.
We are interested. You can call us. You can have. There's a camera on the door. You can have someone put a note in the door because
No,
that's
we
how
have an
we.
email blast that we send out to all the residents.
Yeah, we only get email blasts when there's something wrong. Like.
Well, typically it's used to enunciate a particular situation
Oh.
that might impact.
Absolutely,
The
but
entire
if it's
process.
something good, something positive, like a tenants meeting,
We'll
we'd like
we'll do that
to.
as
We'd
well.
like to
We'll
come.
make sure we do that as well.
Okay.
Okay?
For fire drill,
Say that again.
fire drill, because we should have fire drill in this building at least once a month.
Well, they have signs. I mean, it's not the type of building that you can do a fire drill for this many units, you know what I mean? Because there's certain people that are at work, so it wouldn't be fair. We have posting, the city requires us to put "You Are Here" sign at the elevator to show the means of egress and illuminate the exit sign. So if there is a situation, people know where to go and where these exits are.
But these adults that's playing with the alarm, it's not kids, it's adults.
It may be, you know, if we find them playing with alarms, then we'll deal with them accordingly. That's nothing. We don't play around with playing with alarms. But if you see an adult playing with them, just tell me the time. I'll look at the camera and then I'll deal with it. You know, we don't play compromise any safety. Okay.
Okay.
So the plumber will be here.
What's his name?
His name is Eric.
Eric.
He's
Okay.
actually the owner of the company. So he'll be here.
Which company?
We'll do plumbing.
Okay.
All right. So he'll
Do
be
does
here.
he know what time? Because you said
Well, I
he's
just
stuck in
spoke with him.
traffic.
He was in traffic. He should be here within 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay?
Alrighty.
All right.
Will you guys be coming back with him or
No,
no?
he's just going to come back on.
Okay.
Well, maybe Mr. Lopez may be on site.
Okay.
All right, man.
Thank you.
No problem. Will you take things off outside or?
Whatever floats your boat.
Okay.
I got you. Thank you.